Instituto Cervantes here in New Delhi, it was started in 2007, and our we have two missions actually, to teach Spanish and also the co-official language of Spain, which basically are Catalan, Basque, and Galician, and also to disseminate the culture of Spanish-speaking countries. So it means that our mission goes beyond Spain, and also, we reach to all Latin America, the great countries there, because we care a lot about Spanish culture in the Spanish language, and that's a very important concept for us. But as I told you, one of our main missions is to teach Spanish, and I'm very glad to say that this center is the center that has the highest number of students in the whole in the of the whole net of Instituto Cervantes centers in the world, and that's been like this since 2015. We are the first ones with a huge number of students, which is witness to the incredible interest that India has for the Spanish language. And this has come to all of us as a surprise. And from being almost an unknown language, it's become a preferred language here. And that makes us very happy because we know, that India has discovered now that beyond an Anglosphere, there is also a Hispanosphere, which is so important in the world. And I'm very glad to say that also I think that the Instituto Cervantes has revolutionized the way of learning Spanish in India. Because at the Cervantes we use very advanced methods of teaching, which is the communicative method. You don't need to learn by rote a Spanish grammar. And right from the very first day, you begin to speak in Spanish. And that makes a lot of difference. So that's very important for us, the quality of the teaching and its pay results. We have so many students, that are ready to teach Spanish. And there is a huge lack of Spanish teachers all over India. So now that's a priority for us, really, to create Indian teachers of Spanish, and that is one of our main priorities right now. Well, mental health is a big topic these days. Everywhere. It's a worldwide phenomenon. Even in Spain, we are worried about the mental health of our young people. It seems, that since 2012, and there is very good book, The Anxious Generation by Jonathan Haidt. It seems that from 2012, there was, an increase in the suicide rate of teenagers, especially girls, at the university, in the US, no? Which people think it's because of the social media, which created, children that they didn't play in their infants, and that creates a lot of problems. So, mental health and addiction, I think, are one of the two biggest problems that we are facing, and not only in Spain, all over the world. So I think it's very relevant to have Artlune, a project on mental health, because that's going to be a big issue, especially for the new generations. Well, that struck me as peculiar, right? Because as I was saying, we know that social media has affected girls. We know that video games has affected more male population, and they are there. And at the first, I said it looks a little bit strange. Perhaps you could explain it better why you choose only men. And, um, and on a second thought, we can say, okay, it's true, that the kind of problems that men and women face are different. So perhaps it's good to see also the peculiarity, what happens with men, what men are facing, no? Keeping in mind that other people will be reaching women, and girls. And taking care of the mental health of men has one positive advantage. It is if a man is mentally disturbed, there are much more chances that he becomes aggressive and abuses women. If a woman is mentally upset, the chances that she will attack men are very much lower. So I believe that if we take that's one point. If we take care of mental health, we hope abuses against women will also diminish, and that's I think it's an important point. No? But again, I think we should be worried about both men's and women's mental health. Well, I think it's going to be a wonderful exhibition. So interesting because it addresses particular problems. The Spanish artist is also an incredible, no? I think it's Mario Nevado. He has such a good, I mean, it will be very, very challenging. And I think that exhibition will give new insights in the problem that we have today. And we are so happy to host it here. Not only because the artist is Spanish, but also, as I said, because mental health is a universal problem that goes beyond cultures, beyond languages, beyond religions, beyond race. And we in Spain are very concerned about this problem. And that's why we welcome this kind of exhibition from an Indian perspective, incorporating an Indian and a Spanish artist. And I really, I would like to invite everybody to come to the Cervantes on that occasion and see, this wonderful exhibition that we are going to organize for the good mental health of everybody, not only men.